In today's video, we are going to be diving deep into one of the most important and most misunderstood parts of your introduction section, the background. If you have ever wondered, what should I include in my background? Or how much detail is too much? This video is definitely for you. By the end, you will know exactly how to write a strong, clear background section that sets up your research perfectly. What is the background section? Let's start with the basics. The background is the foundation of your study. It gives readers the context they need to understand why your topic matters. Think of it like this. If your thesis is a house, the background is the foundation because it supports everything else. Your goal here in the background is to number one, explain the bigger picture of your research topic. Show what is already known about it. Point out what still needs to be studied. Your background is not a detailed literature review. It is also not a list of definitions or random facts. It is also not your research problem. The research problem comes later. Your background simply builds the reader's understanding before you present the specific issue your study addresses. Now, what do you include in this background section? A strong background usually includes four key components. Number one, it starts with the broad context. You begin by situating your research in a larger field or issue. This usually helps the reader see why your topic is important globally or nationally. The second part is that it narrows down to the specific topic. After giving the general context, move closer to your specific focus. And part of this is usually done using what we call the funnel approach. For example, if you live somewhere in Africa, for example, Ghana, and you are doing your literature for the background section, you start with global facts. Then you come down to facts from probably America, Asia, and then down to sub-Saharan Africa before coming down to facts from your end. It's a funnel approach from the broader context to the specific context. So you've gone from a broader idea, it can be any idea or the fact, down to a specific focus. The third component is that the background presents key facts or trends. You always have to provide 2 to 3 credible facts, data points, or references, usually statistics, that show the relevance or urgency of your topic. And always support this with citations that are up to date, especially citations from the past 5 years. For example, according to the 2023 survey by WHO or UNESCO, you support those by citations to make it more solid, factual, and relevant, not just a filler. 4. Identify the knowledge gap. The background always points out the knowledge gap. It shows what is not yet known, what the literature or practice hasn't solved. This naturally leads into your statement of the problem, which is usually the next part of your introduction. Now, another question is, how long should my background section be? That actually depends on your level of study or the requirements of your institution. Usually for a research proposal, the background can be half a page to 1 page. But for a thesis or dissertation, it's usually 2 to 3 pages. Don't fret, the key is actually just balance. You give enough context to educate the reader, but you stop before it turns into a literature review. Here are some other quick professional tips for making your background credible and smooth. Move from general to specific, like I said earlier. Always narrow down your focus step by step. Support your points with evidence. Use statistics, studies, reports, and not just your opinions, because this is a scientific study, of course. Use transitions. Use linking words or transitional words like however, in contrast, recently, or despite. These things help your writing flow naturally. Keep your voice formal but simple. Avoid overly long sentences or jargon because clarity here is the key. Next, don't mix sections. Leave your objectives, questions, and framework for later. The job of the background is just to set the stage. Yeah. So that is all you need to know to be able to write your background section. And always know that this is one of the most essential foundations for any thesis or research paper. So do it diligently. In the next video, we'll look at how to write the other sections of your research paper step by step. If you found this helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and comment so I can get to know what your issues are and how this video has helped you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.